today I'm going to be installing a wig for y'all. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my detangling brush and I'm just going to brush my hair back, so we can get prepared for this bald cap. And it was feeling so good too because my scalp was itching a little bit. But I don't know where I got this detangling brush from, but it's real good though. Real good. Y'all see the length? Y'all see it? So I'm gonna take my spritz spray and I'm gonna take my edge brush and I'm going to just spray it around my edges just so they can be out the way and slick a little bit. Y'all see, y'all will see the difference when I start brushing it. It definitely looks slightly a little more sleek. I'm getting in there too. It was the best method I could have. I don't know what else method to use. So I'm gonna take my bald cap and I'm gonna put it on my big head. So I'm gonna actually be installing, gluing down my bald cap. Usually I don't do that. I usually don't like to because I feel like the wig might stay on better when it's on your forehead directly. But I think maybe the bald cap might help it a little bit. Y'all see them little lines that I drew on there? I was trying to do the outline of my forehead, and my forehead is so weird. But I was do it two different ways. And y'all see the lower option is better because it shapes my forehead better. But I'm going in with my Got2b spray, and that's how we're gonna lay this bald cap down. It was not really doing the best where my sideburns are, but we was gonna make it work for sure. Get my blow dryer, we getting her going. Trying this glue up, this Got2b spray up a little bit. So I'm taking my little hair scissors. These some good scissors. I ordered these from Amazon and they cut so good. But I'm cutting off the excess, and I did have to go back in on it off camera because one side was not glued down all the way. But we got her done. So y'all see how it's looking. It's down as best as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna take this press powder and I'm gonna put it to the top. Basically, I'm gonna put it on the top and the edges because I want to make sure that this lace looks like skin. Okay. And I'm doing a side part. I love me a good little side part. I feel like I look better with side parts. But I love side parts. They're my favorite now. They're my top. So here she is. She is a 28-inch water wave. And I got her from Shein. Y'all know Shein is always the plug. Always the main store that I use. Can't go wrong. I did kind of overpluck the wig a little bit. The part in the front. Just a tad. But we're going to have some makeup to that later. But she's basically ready to be installed and really don't have to do much to her. I love this wig. I was in love with this install for real. I'm gonna take my glue. It's Lace Be Gone. This is from TikTok, and I done installed probably like 8 to 10 wigs with this glue, but it's literally time for me to get another. Y'all see me sticking it in that little thing in there, getting some out because I really didn't have none, and it's completely out now. But I'm putting it around my edges. Getting it in. Get my blow dryer again, and we gonna make sure this glue looks a little bit clear and not so white. But me personally, I don't care if it's a little white, I feel like those parts not gonna completely dry, so just leave it. I'ma fix it up. Y'all know I'ma always come through at the end. The beginnings be a little rough, but we gonna fall through. So I'm taking my comb and I'm basically just brushing it up and down, combing it up and down, just making sure that the wig is fully stuck on my forehead because we don't want her slipping off. Can't nobody just grab it and take it off. We're gonna make sure everything is stuck. And I'm doing around both sides. This is probably the longest and hardest I've ever done it because I really want to make sure that it's secure. So I got this new band, and this came from Shein, of course, and it's actually a little bit better because it's tighter and it has these little cushion things you can have to protect your ears. So I really like this. So we're gonna let this marinate and sit for a while before I cut the lace completely off, because like I said, I really want to make sure that this wig is secure. I'm not playing no games. So that's how she's looking. And you're gonna see me start pulling them little cushions on my ears, and it was actually very comfortable too. It's definitely a difference between using the thing without and using it with. Definitely a lot better. You honestly probably could even sleep in this, but me personally, I couldn't do it. Too much pressure on my head. Alright, so I am back, and we're gonna take this off and start cutting this lace. I basically had it on for about an hour and a half. Who knows, could have been longer, because I did get kind of carried away with time. But I think she looks really good for the most part. I started using the scissors, but then I had to use my eyebrow shaver because that's really the best thing for me to use, because I can cut the way I want to cut. It looks good. It looks good the way I'm cutting, but after the fact, it didn't look so good. I did even have to go back in and cut a few extra pieces off too, because it just wasn't right. So y'all see that some areas need to be cut a little bit more. So I did go back, and y'all can see the difference. So I'm going back in with my spritz, and we just gonna kind of secure the last little bit since it got cut off, making sure every single piece is glued down. And I'm going in with my rat tail comb, and I'm just pressing it down as I dry it. It looks like it's coming together for sure. Y'all see that the results will be worth it. I'm going to my BB cream. This tube is kind of really old, but I still use it for my wigs only because it's too bright for my skin. But it's perfect for like parts and stuff to kind of just blend in with your skin color. And this is me fixing the part, because y'all know I kind of overplucked it a little bit. But I used just a little black eyeshadow, and then I just kind of buffed it out to make it look natural. So I'm going in with this little thing. So I cut this off of a tank top, but it's actually perfect for using for lace, and I tie it real tight too. But I don't leave it on too long, because after a while it starts hurting my head. But I've been using this thing for real, like for real, for real. But it works. It's gonna really melt this lace into my skin. But y'all gonna see. And then I'm gonna put the lace band right back on top, because I really want this stuff to melt and be flat. I want it to look good. So we're gonna come back and then we're gonna start styling this wig. Can't forget about the ear cushions. Alright, so now it's time to take all of this off. And y'all gonna see how this lace is looking. Definitely have to go to the other side because I didn't want my lace to come off. Even though it did a little bit. So y'all see how it look. My forehead look all scratched up and stuff and swollen and red, but that lace flat though. That lace is flat. And I'm using my rat tail comb, and this time I'm using the comb part to kind of just move the extra hairs out the way. Some of them got a little stuck, and we don't want that when it's time to do the edges. So I'm gonna do some real small ones and not too much, because I mean y'all see my forehead. My forehead is little, especially once I install a wig. I just like my stuff to look natural and not too dramatic. I did use my tweezers to kind of pluck at these edges because they were a little too thick, and I do not like thick edges. After I cut them with these scissors, kind of sheared them a little bit at an angle. Didn't want to cut them straight across, and I didn't want every single piece to be the same length because they usually don't come out good like that. But I have this small flat iron, and I just use it to curl them upwards because I felt like that was the easiest way to get them to swoop the way I wanted them to. Because I think this wig is a mixture of human and synthetic. It's not 100% human. And I didn't realize that until after a certain amount of time I wore the wig. Because then the ends and stuff started getting a little tangled up and nappy. And that's when I realized. But it was still a good wig. It went for a good ride. I'm going in with my spritz. And I'm just spraying it on the top part, not the whole thing. And just swooping it the way I want to. And I actually discovered that I really like fluffy edges. So when these dry completely, I'm just going to go back over them with the comb part of my edge brush. And I'm going to make them fluffy. Play with them a little bit. Get them to look how I want to. But y'all won't be able to see that because this was after the fact. But maybe next installation video, y'all can see that. I did cut off a little bit more. It was a little too long. But maybe next installation video, y'all can see that. Because the fluffy edges really do look cute. Y'all can't see the other side, but I'm doing the same steps. I would say that this side y'all see is actually the better side anyway. Since the other side was always covered up, I didn't care too much about it. But it was still cute. The whole wig came together. This was an interesting way for me to do this part. But it was the best way I could with it right beside my eyebrow. It was just so close. But it still looked cute. Y'all see that little swoop? That's cute. I did my thing. And then I did a little bit at the top because it was like a big space right there. It just didn't look right. So I'm going in with my cocoa butter. I got this from Dollar Tree. It's a moisturizer, but I use it for hair. And then I have this spray bottle with water. And I'm just going to section off my hair and get it a little bit drenched. And then put some of that moisturizer on it. It's going to look real pretty and defined. So I didn't use that spray bottle. I had to use this one because it was not spraying out right. And I don't even like this spray bottle. But this is the only one I have. So this is what we're going to use. And I don't put too much cocoa butter either. Just enough to get the curls shiny and popping. Y'all see the difference. And then I use my wide tooth comb to kind of just detangle the hair a little bit and really show those curls. Oh, this wig is so pretty. I love the curls. I love when it's wet and defined. You can really see the hair. It looks so good. Now imagine that part as a whole wig and just know like it really looked good in the end. Y'all gotta find this wig off Amazon, off Shein, because this is a good wig to have for just like a week or even a few days, depending on how you like to wear your wigs. And it wasn't expensive either. I think I paid like less than $100 for it. Nothing like a good, you know, affordable wig. Y'all see that? That is so beautiful. Like once you comb it, the whole wig just looks so good. The curls look great. Most wigs you gotta curl and flat iron, but this wig you ain't gotta do that. Just, you know, spray a little water on it, brush it, and you good to go. Yes, ma'am. Y'all see that? That is so cute. One side look good, the other side don't. But we gonna change it, okay? So I'm gonna do this whole side by itself. I'm not even gonna do the whole splitting it section, none of that. We just gonna go ahead and finish this video off so y'all can see these final results. I did mess it up a little bit in the back because it wasn't, one of the strands of the hair wasn't where it was supposed to be. But it's okay. I got some of it, but not all of it. Y'all see it in the back. It's just up there floating. But I didn't see it until I looked at the video. Even doing that didn't help it. But this is so cute. Y'all see, this is the final result. Like, this is so cute. I love it. It looks good on me too. At first, I was afraid at first that this wig was not going to look good. I was afraid that they sent me a flock and I was going to have to buy me another wig. But I love it. It's so cute. Look at it. It's the perfect length. I like the layers. It does look good in the end. It's so cute. I'm looking like I'm from the islands. Yes, girl. You better wear that wig. Now I can't wait to get me another wig. I'm getting excited again. And I think I want to try some color, y'all. Yeah, y'all not ready for these videos. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Bye.